Hello everybody, welcome to the Three Lotus Tarot. Today, a cool question for our pick a card reading. The question is, what do people think about when they think of me? Ooh, so I'm really excited about this topic. We are going to be using the Arcanium Tarot deck, and then we will finish off with the Archangel Power Oracle deck. Alright, so we have three piles to choose from, and I'm going to start off with the first one. Pile 1, 8 of Pentacles with the gold crown. 8 of Pentacles with the gold crown. Secondly, my favorite card, Ace of Swords with the white crown. Ace of Swords with the white crown. And pile 3, the Emperor with the orange crown. Okay, so there you have it, the three piles for you. Concentrate, and when you have chosen your pile or piles, the timestamps are in the description box below. I will see you in your reading. Hello pile 1, welcome to your reading. You have chosen the 8 of Pentacles with the gold crown. So thank you for coming back. If you're a returning visitor, I hope you have subscribed to the Three Lotus Tarot. I'd like to welcome you to the family, and if you're new here, I hope you like the reading. So our question today is, what do people think about when they think of me? So let's ask our guides. What do people think about when they think of me? What do people think about when they think of pile 1? What do people think about when they think of pile 1? What do people think about when they think of pile 1? One of your cards fell down, so let me get your card first. Oh my gosh, where did it go? 1 second. All right. Okay, let's see. So first of all, you have the 8 of Pentacles. And then you have the 5 of Pentacles. Next you have the 7 of Wands. And the World. Okay. I think that when people see you, they see somebody who works hard, somebody who's willing to go the extra mile, somebody who's willing to put in the work in order to get something done. Whether this is something that you feel needs to happen in the world, needs to happen for yourself, is good for the team, is good for the project, whatever it is, if it's not done, you are willing to do the work for it. So you're a hardworking person. And I think there are people who feel when they see you putting in that investment, that effort, they feel a sense of, wow, you know, pile 1 is really somebody who's willing to go the distance, willing to put in the extra work. And sometimes there are some of people out there who think, wow, pile 1's really putting in a lot of work. Wow, I don't know why pile 1 is doing this, or where pile 1 gets that inspiration or that energy to just keep going. But there's something that drives you, because you feel that, you know, okay, this is important for me to get done, I will get it done. Okay, it's something that is necessary, it's something that's needed in the world, or it's something that I just want to do, I feel strongly about it, I'm going to get it done. So that's the first thing that people think about. Well, one of the things that people think about when they see you. Okay, what else do we have from your guides? Oh, Ace of Wands. Okay, Ace of Wands. The 3 of Cups. the Lovers, and the Four of Cups. I think they see you also as somebody who's caring, whether you are caring towards like what we spoke about earlier, like, you know, you care deeply about a project or an initiative or an activity that you will get it done, whether it's that or just the fact that you do care about your friends, you care about your people, and there is an emotional depth to you where, you know, especially if your friends are the ones who need help, especially if your friends need something from you, you're willing to be that source of inspiration or that source of confidence. You're there to be that shoulder for them or that hand to hold for them. And I think that that the people around you really appreciate that in you. They see you as a loving, considerate, kind person who's ready to welcome them into the fold and to do what's necessary. It's not really like, not necessarily that like you're a mother figure to them, so to speak, okay? Not gender specific here, of course, but not like a mother figure. But the fact is that these friendships or these people in your life that you deem important, they really are important to you, and you're willing to, you're happy to want to be with them, to care for them. It just comes to you, okay? You don't have to think very hard about it. So you do want to be there for them and help them along their way, and deepen those friendships. Those relationships are important to you. Okay, let's see what else. What do people think about Pile 1? What do people think about when they think about Pile 1? What do people think about when they think about Pile 1? Today, I also have like a special part where I'm going to ask your spirit guides to give me an indication of some highlighted words or adjectives that will describe you in terms of what people see or think when they see you, okay? That will be at the end of the reading. Okay, so you also have the 10 of Pentacles together with the Ace of Wands, and the 3 of Wands, right? So I think that, you know, we see this very well. You want to bring things to completion. You want to have that successful completion, resolution. That is part of your DNA. When you start something, you want to see it finish, and you like to watch the results, you know. So this is very much, you know, I think a dominant characteristic of your personality, Pile 1. Because out of the three times that we've asked your guides for what do people think about when they think of me, I see that number 3 is like, you know, a continuation of number 1, right? Where you're willing to do the work, you're willing to go the extra mile for something that you believe in, for the activity or the project or, you know, the initiative that you're doing. So you want to see it to completion. You want to watch your ships come in, because that is important to you, the result, the end of it. And I think it brings you joy. It brings you joy. It brings you a sense of accomplishment. All right. And the fact that you work hard, the fact that you do work hard for whatever it is that you're working on, you know, you do see that end. You do want to see that end coming in, and you enjoy watching the result, and then, you know, thinking about, yeah, you know, now it can go on to the next stage. Now we can go on to the next phase. There's the next thing to look forward to. So this is very amazing. If you're a team member or a leader at work, I think that this stands you in such great stead. because you know, a lot of times people just go to work for the paycheck. I clock in at 9 and I clock out at 5, and that's about it, right? I hear so many people saying that. So to meet somebody, to see somebody like you who's really invested, who's really willing to put in the work and fight, you know, because they want to see a successful completion, they want to see the results of something, it's really amazing. And I think it's really inspirational, because sometimes it really is so hard to find people who care very much and are invested in what they're doing, whatever it is that they're doing. Could even be like a hobby, okay? It could be like, you know, taking care of your pets. It doesn't have to be just a work situation. Okay, Power One's spirit guides. Anything else extra that people think about when they think of Power One? Anything else that they think about when they think about Power One? Okay, so there's a little extra. We've got the Queen of Pentacles here. Yep, and then it's in conjunction with the Lovers and the World. Very strong. Let me explain that. And then we also have the Nine of Swords. So let me explain the Queen of Pentacles first. I think when what people think about when they see you is that they do see you as quite a good figure to look up to in the 3D world, because you are kind, you're loving, and you care, and you want to bring things, make things complete, make things whole, make things good in this world. So you know, you come across as the Queen of Pentacles, that Queen of Pentacles energy, which is like, you know, a divine feminine energy, first of all. And then the rabbit is here, which is a sign of abundance, which just keeps growing and growing in the 3D world. So whether it is material possessions, most probably you do have, you know, quite a nice material possessions, whether it is just in the 3D world, but I think that there are also benefits that you are reaping, good karma, good, so to speak, like, you know, like tick marks against your spiritual, emotional soul, that, you know, you're in a sense, I don't know how else to say this, and I don't want to say it as like, you know, you're checking off a checklist or you're gaining extra points for that, but you know, I hope you get what I mean. You also score high points on that side of things, that is beyond the 3D material outside world, on the inside world, the inner you, the soul of you. You know, you're also ticking off points because you are a caring, loving person, and you have chosen to be like this. You've chosen to be this person who cares, chosen to be this person who sees things through. Okay, so I want to get, okay, I don't want to run too long, but I want to get some clarification for the Nine of Swords, please. Clarification for the Nine of Swords, please. Clarification for the Nine of Swords, please, for Power One. Okay, let's see what clarification. Okay, so the Five of Cups and the Six of Cups. Okay, so I will tell you what I see, Pile 1, and it may not resonate for everybody because this is a collective reading, but you do have some trauma or some baggage, some emotional baggage, which came from your childhood, which made you feel perhaps like the second best, not so loved. I have to try so hard to measure up to my brother, my sister, my cousin, whoever it is. You know, if you're Asian, you may feel this even more because, you know, we know about the Asian compare and contrast between brothers, siblings, between cousins, between family members, right? So I think you may have some emotional baggage from your past which caused you this Nine of Swords energy, this anxiety, this worry that I'm not good enough, this deep sleepless night, hurt, loss feeling. okay, which may be the reason why you have chosen to be this kind of person that you are today. So you come across as being that caring, good friend, that person who, you know, is hardworking, who gets things done. Perhaps you chose that path because you felt that you were not good enough in the past. You felt like you had a little bit of a missing piece of love, you're missing out on you know, acknowledgement, appreciation from family, perhaps. So you tend to not want to do that to other people. Now you want to present yourself in this way, and I think you're doing a great job at it, because this is really what people do see you as. Okay, this is what people do see you as now. So you have achieved what you set out to do, or even if you didn't know that that is what you wanted to do, that is how you do come across. So kudos on that. I want to get some an Archangel Power Oracle card. What do the angels advise Pile 1? Any advice that we have for Pile 1 as they go on their journey? Okay, advice for Pile 1 as you go on a journey. Ace of Michael, Pile 1. A wonderful new idea. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Clear up communication problems with others. I'm going to leave this right here with your Eight of Pentacles. So never allow any bumps to hinder your progress. Okay, just keep going the way that you are. You're doing a good job, and you're really building a great persona, a great soul image and picture, and being a strong impact on others. Okay, now I have like this, my little crystals. I'm going to pick a crystal for you. What is Pile 1? What is Pile 1? What is Pile 1? What is Pile 1? Ooh, Pile 1, great Jasper. So some words that describe you: solid, dependable, and there is an unknown part of you deep inside of you that people don't know about, and you keep that to yourself. So I'm going to put that here with your Ace of Wands. That is you, Pile 1. I hope this reading has been great for you, and you've learned some new things about yourself, how other people see you. Like, comment, share, subscribe, if you will, to the Three Lotus Tarot. And please come back for my next reading. I look forward to seeing you. Bye-bye. Hello, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. You have chosen the Ace of Swords, beautiful, beautiful card, with the white crown. The Ace of Swords, it looks so regal, so noble here, and especially with the eagles flying around it and that beautiful crown right at the top. The Ace of Swords. Let's see what the rest of your cards tell us about what people think about Pile 2 when they think of them. What do people think about when they think about Pile 2? What do people think about when they think about Pile 2? Pile 2 spirit guides, can we get your clear guided messages, please? What do people think about when they think of Pile 2? You see, the Swords is all about intellect, communication, clarity, decisiveness, action oriented, and that in itself may be what people think about you already. Wow. Okay, so you have the Eight of Pentacles, Pile 2. This was the main card for Pile 1. So if you were drawn to Pile 1, perhaps you should go look at it as well. Eight of Pentacles, Temperance, and the Queen of Cups. Okay, so you see, I think that you are somebody who has, you know, you start off a lot of things. You're a kickstarter. You're a kickstarter, a trailblazer. You have great ideas. You speak well. You communicate your messages across very, very well, very, very clearly. You have a clear head. When you think about things, you have a process that you go through that makes it very easy for you to get from point A to point Z very easily. Because you think clearly, and you can be very analytical. You can make decisions easily because you're able to problem solve, you're able to analyze, and then come up with good ideas on how to progress or proceed from any certain stage. And then I think that you also have very good execution skills to take into effect the idea that you have or the plan that you have. Okay, and what people think about when they see you is that, you know how to do the work, and you are quite sensible and quite rational, balanced when you approach anything in life. You're not overly emotional or overly temperamental or, driven by what people are telling you. You don't fall for any of those things. Okay, so you do put a lot of stock by how you think about something and what you think about something, and perhaps even like getting the correct information about a particular situation before you really go ahead and embark on it. Okay, so you're willing to get the proper information, get the proper processes completed so that you can make a balanced, informed decision. Yeah, you're not just going to like willy-nilly listen to gossip, willy-nilly listen to rumors. So you are quite balanced, sensible, and rational. Okay, let's see what else. What do people think about when they think about pile 2? Spirit guides of pile 2. What do people think about when they think about pile 2? Okay, one card fell down. Let me go get it. And first of all, I want to say this card came out. It also came out for pile 1 in this same position here. So if you were drawn to pile 1, please go and have a look at pile 1. Let me get the card that fell down. Okay, I am back. So you've got the Lovers card. You've got the King of Pentacles. Yeah. And then you've got the 3 of Pentacles as well. So pile 2, you seem like a sensible, rational person, balanced. You're mature, you're intelligent. That's what people think about you. But you're also not just overly aggressive or overly in awe of your own self. You're not like that. You are very kind and understanding with the people around you as well. So you do appreciate and understand the value and importance of synergy, of teamwork, of learning from one another. You're not just out there to prove that you are the king of it all. Even though you have a very good intellect and you know how to, think things through and analyze and problem solve, you don't hold yourself out to be like, I'm the best of the world. No. So people do see you as somebody who appreciates and understands that synergy with others is important, that working together and collaboration is important. And this card here shows me that you do place value on people around you, whether they are younger, older, less experienced, more experienced, different experience. You like to take the value of the experience that they can bring into account so that you can come up with a better, more robust, more holistic, more well-rounded idea, decision, plan. Okay, so you appreciate that. You appreciate people around you who are differently experienced because you understand the value of it, and you're not just trying to push yourself to the forefront and let the spotlight only shine on you. You look like a very balanced person, pal. 2. Okay, and again, I want to say, guys, if you were drawn to pile 1, please go check that out, because the 7 of Wands also came out for pile 1. The Page of Wands. 5 of Pentacles also came out for pile 1. And the Tower. Ooh. You know what? This tells me that people see you as somebody who is strong, somebody who is level-headed, somebody who can be counted upon in a situation of emergency or a situation of stress. You know, you can be counted on to keep your mind and keep the voice of reason and lead people through that chaos and that craziness that's happening around you. You can hold strong, you lead people through, you keep calm, which is a very important trait, I would say, pal, too, especially in these times, you know, where like every little thing can trigger somebody else. So you can be counted upon to be that person who can bring people together and make everybody calmer. If you can't bring people to a consensus and agree to see each other's point of view, you can at least bring them to a state where, okay, we agree to disagree. Okay, and we're going to keep it at that. We're not going to like get into fist fights and name calling, etc, etc, etc. Okay, the other thing could also be that you may be seen as somebody who brings about big change because of your trailblazingness. You is that the word, trailblazingness? Yeah, you know, you could be the one that can be counted upon to come up with the innovative, game-changing, you know, bleeding edge of the market kind of ideas. So the thing is that in a moment, in a time of change, you can be expected to bring that inspiration and that creativity and innovation. And whilst you're doing that, you're also able at the same time, you know, because you can manage change, because you know how to rally people, because you know how to lead people, talk to people, communicate in the correct way, you are also able to, when there is a volcano erupting, you are able to, hey, everybody, let's understand what's happening here. Let's think about the big picture. What do we all want? And the thing is, our goal may be the same, except that our methods to get there may be different. So can we come to a understanding, a compromise, a hybrid solution? You're able to do that because you're not scared off, you're not stressed out, you're not thrown by periods of big change or big chaos. Okay, from these times, perhaps, you know, you have that opportunity to shine your brightest, because you have clarity of mind and you are intelligent and you have the communication skills to be able to get everybody together. Ooh, you know, okay, I said this of Pile 1, but I think Pile 2, you are also a very holistic person. You've got you've set a good impression out there in people's minds, because if this is what people are thinking about you, then looks amazing. Okay, so the Archangel Power Oracle card that we have is the 10 of Michael. This is the advice from the archangels for you. A situation has ended and you are finally free. New opportunities for happiness will now follow. Put the past behind you. Okay, so I don't know if this could be telling you that, you know, if there's anything that's happened in the past, if you are somebody who tends to rethink hark back to the past. Sometimes maybe I don't know, maybe if you criticize yourself, if you feel guilty about certain decisions that you've made or certain actions that you've done, and that troubles you in today's world, then the angels are telling you to let that go. Whatever it is that has happened before, let it go, learn from it, but let it go, because it has brought you to where you are now. It has helped build you to be the person that you are now. Okay, so don't lament wrong decisions or regret certain methods that you use or ways that you took. Okay, what is most important is that you learn the lesson and you take that lesson forward, going forward. Okay, now I have this little crystal point here. I am going to pick a crystal that's going to tell me what your top adjectives are to describe you. What are some top adjectives to describe Pal 2? How can Pal 2 be described? How can Pal 2 be described? How can Pal 2 be described? I'm not looking. Let's see. Is it this one? Okay. So this is what came out for Pal 1, guys. Come on. Okay, so this is the red jasper, and like I told Pal 1, it shows me that you are a solid, dependable person, but there is some parts of you, you don't let everybody see everything that there is about you. There's some part of you that is hidden away. You don't let people just get to know you like that. You don't let people see you just like that, see all of you just like that. So, but you are solid, you're dependable. I'm going to put that here with your Ace of Swords, and I am going to close the reading now. I think that I would really like to get to know you, Pal 2. And remember, if you were called to Pal 1 too, please go check out Pal 1, because there are too many synchronicities here to ignore. Okay, so please give me a thumbs up if you've liked the reading. Comment, share, and subscribe to the Three Lotus Tarot. I hope to see you coming back for the next reading. And until I see you in the next one, bye-bye. Hello, Pal 3. Welcome to your reading. You have chosen the Emperor card with the orange crown. The Emperor card. Let's take a look at the Emperor card. And then let's get the rest of your cards to see what people think about when they think about you, Pal 3. Oh, that's too many cards, of course. What do people think about when they think about Pal 3? Spirit guides of Pal 3. Can you please share with us, what do people think about when they think about Pal 3? What do people think about when they think about Pal 3? I think firstly, look at you when you're standing there in your main protagonist card. Yeah, you look resplendent in your robes. You've got a scepter, which is usually showing your power. You've got an eagle here, who's also shows your regalness, your nobility. You're standing high up in a turret overlooking your kingdom, your lands. So when people think about you, they think about you as having that aura of power, that aura of I rule this land. And you perhaps also like to be very well put together. You do enjoy beautiful things in life. You like to adorn yourself and make sure you're properly presented. Okay, that's important for you. You have a dash of the glam. If you're a guy, you know, you probably like to be debonair, and you want to look very sophisticated. If you're a woman, you definitely like to dress up, make sure that everything is in place, your nails are properly done, your hair is properly done, your makeup's done well, your outfits, your suits, your shoes, your accessories all go together. So whether you're male or female, and everything else that is out there, and I don't mean no disrespect, please, okay, you like to look put together, and I think people see that about you, okay. So you also have this impression given to others. The Two of Cups, Justice, and the Knight of Cups. So what does this mean? What do people think about when they think about you? Let's see. I think the thing is that people think that when you approach anything in life, when you come onto the scene, so to speak, when you come onto the scene, you think that you are able to offer something that is valuable. You think that you're able to offer and bring to the table something that is necessary, that other people want, that other people need. You think that you're able to come across and give the correct advice or input. But basically you are able to offer something that is needed or wanted by other people. That is what the cards show me here. Okay, what else? What do people think about when they think about Pile 3? What do people think about when they think about Pile 3? What do people think about when they think about Pile 3? That's too many cards. I'm going to put that back in. And let's take a look at these cards. So firstly, you have the Tower that came out. You have the Nine of Wands. You have the Hierophant. And the Nine of Swords. Okay, so you have endured some trying times, some difficult times, or people do experience that with you. That's what they think about when they think about you. Okay, there are trying times, there's sleeplessness, there's anxiety, there's like, oh my gosh, I got to think about this. So they don't know. And not that they don't know, I mean, this could be what they think about when they think about you, whether you have gone through this or they do get that feeling of, oh, okay, I better get my ducks in order before I speak to Pile 3. I better know what to say. I'm worried that, I may not be giving Pile 3 what they require in terms of information. So perhaps you come across as like, somebody who, okay, I know what I want and I'm asking you a question, you better know what to tell me. So you may come across as that. People may think that you are the big go-to person, the big leader or tutor, or they think that you are the big leader or teacher. Okay, as we see by the Hierophant, and there is that mixture of emotions where it's quite topsy-turvy, it's quite chaotic. Right, so there may be an element of fear when it comes to when you think about you. There may be an element of fear, an element of I'm nervous, I I am kind of like on a teeter-totter. I don't feel stable. I'm afraid. Okay, so like I said, perhaps, you know, they fear that they are not able to give you what you want. They're not able to fulfill your expectations. So perhaps you give off that impression, you know, especially if you go hark back to what I described earlier when I was describing your protagonist card. So perhaps that may be that feeling that you give off to others, and they fear and they're worried, they're nervous when they want to come talk to you, because they're like, oh, I worry. But anyway, that's a thought that they have about you. You may have very high expectations of others. You may demand a lot of the people around you, and that sometimes makes them feel like, oh, I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I can hack it. I've been trying so hard. I've been doing this and that for so long, and I still can't get in their good books. I still can't fulfill Pile 3's expectations of me. So yeah, wow, okay, that's interesting. I don't know if you know that yet, Pile 3. Okay, we also got the 5 of Wands. Look, there's a tug of war. So sometimes it's a clash of opinions, a clash of styles, a clash of attitude. This is what comes across. The Queen of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles. So I get this message that when people try to do something for you, either on your instruction, like let's say in the workplace, or even when they're just out as friends or as family members, they try to do something for you. Maybe they try to plan something special for you, or they try to get you a present, or they try to do something for you. It's a long road. It's a long road to getting an end product or an outcome that will satisfy you, because you come across as like, you know, I have this, I want this, you know, you have very high levels of expectation, you have very high standards, so it may be difficult to reach and attain those standards all the time. Okay, I'm sure sometimes you know, people can get to that standard and that level of expectation, but to do it consistently and regularly all the time, sometimes they get tired. But whatever it is, they know that it takes a long time. It takes a long time to build up to getting a product or an outcome to a satisfactory level for you, because you do have, you know, that expectation in life, you know, with the Queen of Pentacles. So that's where the clash of or the friction sometimes may come in, because I think that this is good enough, and Pile 3 is like, no, it can be better, it can be so much better. Did you think about this? Did you think about that? And then this person has to go away and relook it, rethink it, because, you know, they didn't think to the level that Pile 3 thought about it, or they thought differently, which is why the 5 of Wands is here. And there are people like that in the world, right? Which we come across every day, because it's just that there are people, there's so many different types of people in the world. People think differently, people have different backgrounds, different experiences, different frames of reference. So what they work towards may not always be the same as what we work towards, and that's why sometimes there is a clash, sometimes there's friction. And if Pile 3, you are in a position of power, if you're in a position of power, then you have that opportunity to say no, go back, do that again, or no, this is not what I want. And that is the situation that we see here. So there are definitely people who feel that, oh dang, I don't know if this is going to please Pile 3. There may be a lot more work that we need to do to get it to that level. Okay, let's get a advice from the Archangel Power Oracle deck. Any advice that we can give Pile 3 in their journey in this lifetime? What advice? What advice? Okay. So 2 cards came out for you, pile 3. One is the moon, the opportunity to improve your plans. Listen to your intuition for accurate guidance. Face your fears and grow stronger. So the moon is always about something that you don't know, something that you don't see, because there is an evolutionary path for you. There is a development, self-growth, self-development, opportunity for betterment, opportunity for change and improvement, as we live our life and in this adventure on planet Earth today. Okay, so the other thing could be also to listen to your intuition as your advice here, or look to your dreams. If you have dreams that tell you certain things, pay attention to them, because they could be lessons that are sent to you from your higher consciousness, from your higher self, or with divine guidance. Look, epiphany, oh my goodness. And look, you have the moon as the 18th card, and 1 and 8 is 9, epiphany. Joy through spiritual growth. Be a light to others. Answers that come through meditation. Yes. So we spoke about this already, roughly, when we went through the moon, right? So there is an opportunity for growth. There is an opportunity for development. And look to your intuition. Look to your dreams. If you know in your gut there is a better way of doing something, then, you know, try to go that route. Be a light to others, be an inspiration. If you have high expectations, if you have a thought process that will bring everybody up to the next level, then teach them, guide them, lead them. Okay, because you have the opportunity to do that in this lifetime. All right, so now I've got these crystal points here, which I'm going to choose a crystal that's going to channel for me some top 3 adjectives that best describe pile 3. Top 3 adjectives. Amethyst. Okay, so the amethyst, you have a deep character, you are creative, and you are loving. You have a deep character, you are creative, and you're loving. You're loving to yourself, and you're loving to others as well. So if you can love others and love yourself, bring everybody up together with you. Okay, so I'm going to put your amethyst point there with the Emperor, your card, and I'm going to leave you with that reading. Thank you so much for being here with me. Please give me a thumbs up if you've enjoyed this reading. Comment, share, subscribe. We are the 3 Lotus Tarot. Well, not we, I am the 3 Lotus Tarot, and I look forward to seeing you again in the next one. Bye bye.